I was given $250 a week from mom and dad, so that I could have some little spending money for myself, and so I would take my 5 cents of it and buy myself a 5 cent ice cream cone every
Wow.
day after school.
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
Well, I think so. You'd get $2.50, and
I got $2.50 to last me a week. Besides, I worked for my room and board wherever I stayed.
that was in high school.
My
Wow.
last 2 years in high school, I came in here. I had 2 years at high school out at Pine City until they disbanded, and everybody, several went to Echo, some went to Lexington, some went to Hefner, and I came into Hermiston.
Wow.
And I worked for Grace Sailor. I worked for several stores on Main Street, in that one side of the street. The other one I didn't ever work on that side. I'm not sure why.
Well, some people just
That was
pick their side. And apparently, you were South Side, because Inland Empire is on the north side of the street, right?
where Banner
Yeah.
that's the Inland Empire. Uh,
And right across the street was where Dr. Morgan was.
yes. Now, at that time, Banner Bank wasn't known there. Inland Empire
Yeah.
was that some building with cement, has a walkway up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's where I worked. I had to go up that stairs.
Yeah, on the other side of the street from Banner Bank, or from Inland Empire.
Mm-hmm.
On the other side of the street from Inland Empire.
Yes.
So that would have been the south side of the street. Because yeah, it's on the south side of it.
Okay, I don't know north and south.
Well, Washington is that way, so that'd be north.
Yeah.
And then
no, so it would be south side. Yeah, it was the south side of the street. So it was, honey.
That's awesome.
Well, I just worked 2 years for Dr. Morgan, and that's when I met Doug, and of course that took care of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long did you guys date? How long did you guys date?
Let's see. I met him, but let's see. I graduated in 41. We always went to the dances at the old Revem Hall. It was Revem's dance hall over in Stanfield.
Wow.
Everybody went. Every Saturday night, and all the single girls and single boys were bound to be there, and but that's not where I met Doug.
No.
But we so every Saturday we had our fling, and we had our boyfriends, and we had our singles, and we were mostly all the girls. All the girls that I ran with were just all single girls, and we danced with all the fellas, and there were a bunch of soldiers stationed at Stanfield at that time, and I know that a few of the girls married some of them, but I didn't ever. I was interested in a guy I just wanted to dance. I loved to dance, and so I wanted. I loved music, and at home we had, big square dances to everybody's homes, and well, that was our entertainment. Roll back, take out the furniture, throw the wax on the floor, and let the kids play in it first and wax it all up nice, and then brush that off to the side and let the kids go out to play or run around the house and did anything they wanted to do. Nothing was too good to let them kids. We just let them
Hmm.
go. In those days, well, everybody knew everybody else. We were all mostly all related. It's a fact. It really was. It really was because there's Henry's and Julian's, us and Dad and us, and we had how many in our family? Yeah, 6 girls and 2 boys.
Jeez.
Up right there. And Henry's had twins, and and they had 4, and Julian's had 2. But people would come from all around. They knew he was having these old time dances on Saturday night. Believe you me, and they came too, and everybody brought lunch. And midnight was the time they cut it off, and everybody would ate and have pop for Kool-Aid, whatever kind of drink they fixed for the kids. Like the guys all went outside and had their hooch. You know that they all had a bottle out parked out. They go outside and had their drinks out there and smoked whatever they wanted to do. But none of the women smoked in those days. No.
Right.
But that's the way it was.
Yeah.
It was a different lifetime entirely from what it is today.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And
I remember a story you told me about one of the farmhands.
with what?
One of the farmhands. He had a bottle of something and he got drunk on it. The farmhand. Your dad fired for drinking.
Yes. Okay. One time, Mom and Dad had to go to town for some reason, and left us kids there at home. Well, we were all just the girls there because August and Fred were working away from home, and but there was a farmhand there, and he had a bottle stashed out in the barn, and anyway, um, we were playing around and having fun, and all of a sudden he comes to the house, and he's drunk, and he went into he came into the house, and I got scared because I didn't know what to do, except that when he made a good pass at Lily, I guess. I know that's what he made a pass at her. I don't know what happened with her, but boy, I jumped out of that house, and we had a ladder at the back of the house, and I grabbed that ladder, put it up to the house, and I crawled up on top of the roof and pulled my ladder up after me, and where I'd be safe. And I stayed there till Mom and Dad came home too. Don't believe you me, that guy was fired right then and there, and Dad took him right to town without pay.
I can believe it. It still gets me that you don't know what happened to Lily. Like but that's one of the great stories.